The comment I hate the most, he's just trying to tell you that because he wants to get you to get a mortgage. He or she's just trying to tell you that because they want you to buy a house. He or she just has that video on YouTube because it's clickbait. Who do you believe when it comes to home ownership? Everyone has an agenda. What I learned from my mom, the person that you need to believe the most is yourself. Tonight, we are going to go over the 5 rules you should follow before deciding to buy a home in 2023. What's going on, guys? My name is Min Win with What's a Mortgage. Welcome to our channel. The goal of our channel is to simplify home ownership. If it's your first time tuning in, do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe or notification button so you are notified every time we go live or post new content. We go live every Monday night on Facebook and YouTube at 9 p.m. and we post content daily on Instagram and TikTok. So if you are not following us on our other platforms, please go ahead and do so. So tonight, we are going to go over the rules that you want to follow before deciding to buy in 2023. Who do you believe these days? I don't know. Also, if this video brings you any value, please hit the like button. Also, if you know anyone who's thinking about buying a home in 2023, tag them on this video, share this video with them so they have the foundations to research before they decide to buy a home in 2023. So, of course, 2023 has started. If you look on Redfin, Zillow, Homes.com, Realtor.com, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Wall Street Journal, CNBC, NBC, everyone has their opinion on what's going on in the housing market. But who do you believe, right? Also, can you really believe me? What's my agenda? Or can you believe that new person on YouTube who's trying to just get clickbait and tell you the market is crashing, don't buy? What do you do? Okay, so tonight we're gonna go over the rules to buy in 2023. There's only 5 simple rules. It's gonna be a short, sweet night. So here we go. So rule number 1 about buying a home in 2023 is real estate is local. Say it with me. Real estate is local. Because whatever is happening in your area might not be happening in another area. So don't listen to influencers, okay? Don't listen to, was it blinking out? Right? Hold on 1 second, guys. Don't listen to influencers. Don't listen to fake news or clickbait. Do your own research. Get on a local home search that has real, active, current data. These are the things you want to look for. Are there more than 10 listings, 10 new active listings every week or every 2 weeks in the area you want to buy in? Are there homes that have been listed for more than 2 months? How fast are these listings going into escrow? And last but not least, are there price reductions? Okay, so with the first part of rule number 1 is active listings. Okay, so of course, right now, if you're watching this, this is what, January 9th? After January 15th, all the Christmas trees are put away, all the lights are put away, all the decorations are put away. Life is going back into normal. So when you get on a local real estate agent home search, which we'll break down in a second, how to get on one, okay? You want to see, are active listings picking up? Let's say, well, I live in an area where there's not a lot of homes. Okay, is the average amount of listings picking up? So every week, are you seeing 1 to 2 listings? If you see 1 to 2 every week, you should expect 1 to 2. If it's going down, and the rates and where rates are at right now, that's not a good sign. Okay, if inventory is picking up, maybe you have a chance to just let things play out and let prices come down. Okay, also, the listings that are sitting on the market, are they on the market for over 2 months? Right? Look at the homes that are on the market over 2 months. Are they well put together? Are they turnkey? Is there price reductions? Right? Something must be wrong with the house, or the house overpriced. Are you dealing with a seller who's not reasonable? Okay? You want to do your research. Why these homes are on the market. Maybe it's the same homes popping up every week and they're not being sold. There's no price reduction. It can tell you maybe the seller is stubborn and they think their house is worth more than it is. Or maybe that's just where the market's at. So definitely you want to look into that. What up, David Daniel? The third one, okay? How fast are these homes going into escrow? When you see these new listings, right? You want to look at recently, pending sales. When you go on these home search, right? Recently listed. How quick are these homes going to escrow? Are they going into escrow in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Remember, real estate is local. In some areas, they can sit a month, 2 months, 3 months. In certain areas, they go into escrow within a week still. Yes, even with today's boo-boo rates, they're going into escrow. So definitely pay attention to that. And last but not least, are there price reductions? Are you seeing a lot of price reductions? Are you not? Are people paying full price? There's a freeze on the live stream. Yeah, you got fixed, right? We should be good.
Should be good.
All right, cool. Hopefully we're good, Cindy. Okay. So what you want to do is contact a local real estate agent. And this is what you want to tell them. Tell them, do not bother me. I'm going to get on your home search. When I want to see something, I will let you know. If you keep bothering me, okay, I probably won't use you as an agent. Just be straight up with them. Why do I want you to do that? It's because their data is accurate. Realtor.com, right? Homes.com, Zillow. Their goal is to sell your information. So sometimes the listings, as you can tell, they sit on the site a little longer. If it's pending sale, you want to know. So you don't fall in love with the house that's already sold, or it's part of your, hey, these homes are getting to escrow too quick. Maybe I need to back off. They're taking forever, but they're really not. They're really going to escrow quick. Or those foreclosure homes that are not real are on their site. Redfin.com may be a little different, but remember, Redfin, they have their own agent. They have their own agenda as well. Of course, majority of the time, the information is pretty accurate. But a good amount of times, it just lags. Remember, when you sign up for a local real estate agent home search, that local server or that local server, right, it just turns. So let's say someone lists a property. Boom, you'll be notified in minutes. Right? Home goes into escrow. You'll get notified. Price reduction, you get notified. If you are taking home ownership seriously in 2023, you want accurate and up-to-date data coming at you at live time. So if you are serious about buying a home, okay, if you need help, send me a message. Tell me, Min, get me in contact with a realtor that will not bother me and put me on a home search, okay? And then have at it. Let it sit out. Let it play out, okay? You want to make sure that you start seeing these properties for yourself, because you don't, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, Zillow, they don't know, they know nationwide what's going on, but not in every specific county, city, zip code. So you want to make sure you do your own research. So that's rule number one, right? Do your own research. Get on a local real estate agent home search, okay? Rule number two, you got to download the Ultimate Mortgage Guide. You can go to whatsamortgage.com and download our Ultimate Mortgage Guide. It will give you everything you need, and it will empower you so you can qualify yourself in step 3 about homeownership. So we have our Ultimate Mortgage Guide on there. We have our FHA guide, our VA guide, our conventional guide. We go over closing costs, right? We have a DIY, how to qualify yourself, what debts to look for, what debts you can omit, how to deal with student loans. So once you get on a home search, right, you start doing your own research. Of course, if properties are popping up left and right, then yes, you have time for prices to ease off. But if it doesn't, you got to make sure you have the guide ready, right? We'll tell you how to prepare yourself. If you have this guide and you follow everything to the T, you should close escrow quick. We also have a guide in there, right? How to sell your home, right? How to upgrade to your next property. Definitely go to whatsamortgage.com and download our guide. It is a must on rule number 2, okay? Rule number 3, after you have the guide, you got to figure out your budget, okay? Talk to a lender. I know they're not going to try to close you. Tell them, I'm not ready. Talk to a lender, right, to determine your budget. Number 2, part of rule 3, make sure the budget fits the area you want to buy in, okay? And then number 3, do a soft credit pull to get qualified. Guys, you don't need a hard credit pull, okay? You don't need a hard credit pull on your credit. I'm a lender. I don't want to spend $80 to run your credit if you're not ready to buy, okay? So make sure you talk to a lender, right? You figure out your budget. Why is that important? Why go further on running credit if the payment that you are looking for doesn't match the location and area you're willing to buy a home in? Okay? Remember, you're going to be living here. If it doesn't make sense, then rent. Renting is not out of the question, but make sure you qualify so you see where you stand. Maybe you need to work on a bigger down payment. Maybe you need to fix your credit. Maybe you got to wait till you make more money. Or maybe you need rates to pull back. Well, I'll just wait for rates to pull back. But what happens if rates pull back too low and you and everyone else who qualifies in your range stepping in the market to buy? But you want to find out. Talk to a lender. Look at a 2-1 buy down. Look at a 3-2-1 buy down. Look at a permanent buy down. Look at a PMI buyout. Look at different scenarios to put yourself and your home in budget and in view sight. If it doesn't make sense here, it won't make sense when you cut that check, when you go online and you send that payment or that auto pay, okay? So it is so important that you do that, okay? So make sure you got that budget figured out. The next one, number 4, be on the watch. Guys, be on the watch, okay? First, you got to watch our daily updates. Stay tuned to be on top of interest rates. Maybe in your budget, you qualified for a lower interest rate. Well, I'm just going to wait for rates to come down into my budget. Well, if you follow us on TikTok and Instagram every day, Monday through Friday, I post rates. If something is happening with the jobs report, if something is happening to inventory, I will let you know if you do not want to do your own research. Number 2, join our monthly newsletter. My bad, Andy. Join our monthly newsletter, okay? If you join our monthly newsletter, starting this month, at the end, I will accumulate all the information for the month, and I will put it in the monthly newsletter. So definitely go to whatsamortgage.com and sign up for our monthly newsletter. Okay. Last but not least, read up on foreclosures and forbearance data. If you believe there is going to be a bunch of foreclosures coming into the market, a bunch of forbearance, like everyone's talking about foreclosures and forbearance, but when you pull these reports yourself from data companies and not CNN, CNBC, when they're selling you effing clickbait, then you'll know. Go to CoreLogic. You know what CoreLogic does? They sell foreclosure data. Same thing with Black Knight. Same thing with Adam Data, right? If you're looking for foreclosures, go to Realtor.com. Are you seeing a bigger list? Okay, they'll tell you the data. You got to buy from CoreLogic, Adam Data, and Black Knight. Same thing with RealtyTrack. But if you are serious, register in the area you want to buy in. Get some data. Or they'll even tell you reports in the news release. That's where I get the data from, right? I trust their data because they sell foreclosure and forbearance data. Okay? They sell to investors waiting to buy these houses. So if you believe there is a big foreclosure market, big forbearance market, Black Knight once a month will tell you who's missing mortgage payments. Okay? Are they missing 30-day late, 60-day late? Are they entering foreclosure? They will tell you on these reports. So you got to be on the watch. You can't believe me, right? You can't believe Zillow, Redfin, CNN, CNBC, right? Fox. You got to do your own research. I'm giving you the tools so you can find out for yourself. You don't have to believe. If you're nervous, do your research, right? Miguel, if you're nervous, do your research. Guys, that's the only way you're going to have confidence. Okay, what up, Robert? Have confidence to make a decision. You know, people spend more time going on Pinterest looking at dessert stands, dessert tables. You know, when you go to a birthday party, every mom wants to flex with that dessert table, right? People are spending more time doing that. Figuring out where they're going to do their Christmas pictures, okay? They're working on other things like that, vacation. They put more time into that and research than they are into buying a home. Home ownership is the biggest investment you're going to make. So do the research. And I'm providing you everything you need to look up, okay? And I'm giving you the report every day. If you don't believe me, pull your own report, okay? So, number 5, the most important one. No, number 4? Sorry, my bad. Rule number 4, part 2, right? Be on the watch. You want to check active listings, okay? Guys, If you want to know, should you buy or not buy? If active listings are picking up, do not buy a home. Okay? If active listings are picking up, why should you buy? There's more inventory. That means the market can soften. So we went in the month of March, when rates went from 4% to 5%, inventory started picking up, right? We had 350,000 homes actively for sale in the month of March 2022. At the end of November, because December numbers aren't out yet because it lags by a month, we had 750,000. So we're not even at 1 million yet. And that's when we were at, an okay pace. I think 1.2 would be safe. So we're just not there yet. But not saying that we can't get there. But of course, as rates pull back, things can change, right? There's a lot of you guys in the DMs telling me, I'm waiting for rates to hit 4%. I'm waiting for rates to hit 5%. I'm waiting for rates to hit 5.5%. You're not the only one. There's other people sitting on the sidelines with more money and time and patience waiting as well. So, of course, if you're in that position where you have to wait and then fight for the house, that's where you're at. But the inventory, and it's in the numbers. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to talk to some influencer on the internet. Get on your local home search and then check for yourself. Is inventory picking up? As a nation, is it picking up? Yes. Okay. We're at 750,000 from March 2022 until November 2022. Rates went from 4%, right? It went from 3, 4, all the way to 7.5, and then now rates are in the low 6s. So my indicator, if you look at that chart, right, in March 2022 is when rates hit 5.5%. So psychologically, when rates are 5.5% and up, it knocked a lot of buyers out of the market. And that's why you saw inventory pick up. But if you watch our market update every day, and when I say, right, rates are 5.5 and up, there is a chance you might not have to jump the gun right away. But you might be in an area like there's only 3 listings right now. If rates hit 5.5, someone's snapping it, okay? But there's a lot of listings by checking your report. And if rates dwindle down, I wouldn't wait for 5.5. I would jump on it at 5 3/4, okay? That could get you a 5%. I wouldn't get too much lower because you're just bringing more buyers back into the market. Do you see home prices crashing? I'll answer that question in a second, Nichols, okay? So now, rule number 5, the most important one, okay? Don't fall into peer pressure. Don't buy a home, right? Don't let friends, relatives, or anyone pressure you into buying. Buy when you're ready. If you do not qualify, there's nothing you can do. But you are the few, high five, proud of you, that you actually do qualify. If you don't feel comfortable buying, do not buy a home. Doesn't matter what I say. I know for my gut, there's not a lot of inventory. I'm out here in my neighborhood scouring for another home too. I just don't see it popping up in where I live. Today, this weekend, there was a house in Fullerton. My buddy Robert sent to me. The lines were wrapped outside to see this 3-bedroom, 1-bath in Fullerton. But it's not happening that way in Idaho. I'll tell you right now, Idaho's, you can wait. Okay, if you're thinking Idaho's. People say Nevada, but talking to a lot of agents, inventory is low. Okay, and the people who are giving you advice, they're not even pulling the data. The realtors there, they say inventory is low in Las Vegas. Maybe not all in Nevada, but in Las Vegas, it is low. So definitely, guys, do your research and don't get peer pressured. Don't buy a home because you heard one of your friends or family bought a home because you went to the Christmas party. You went to the office party for Christmas and people were talking about home ownership. Don't trip because you're just going to have buyer's remorse, okay? You got to do your own research. That's the only way you're going to know. You know how many trolls in the last 2 weeks? I said 60, right? 2 weeks. I don't want to say 6 days, 2 weeks that have tried to battle me about inventory. I told them, pick an area where there's actually people living there, right? Not an area where people are going to migrate to. Pick a city where people actually live and let's pull it up. it was an anomaly that I would see a area where there's listing after listing after listing, right? We go back, dude, barely anything. And people aren't dropping their prices. There's a reason why. Okay? Even though there's interest rates are up and they're cruising down, people just aren't willing to sell at a boo-boo price. But anything can change. If in all of a sudden foreclosures pick up, forbearance picks up, if you notice on Black Knight, Atom Data, right? Or CloverLogic, maybe you can chill out. But for now, we don't see it. Of course, with the unemployment report crashing and not being exactly what the Bureau of Labor Statistics say, maybe more unemployed people are going to have to sell their home. Okay. Did you guys know in the last 10 months, we lost about a million full-time jobs. Part-time jobs are up 679,000. Multiple job holders are up, I think 370 or 307,000. So the jobs that are available right now are not jobs that are trying to hold down homes, okay? So people who are unemployed, they're probably collecting unemployment, but that can drive up inventory. I'm not saying that it can't, but where do these people live who are getting laid off that have to sell? We just don't know. That's why you got to watch the data, okay? So hopefully this information helps you out. Please leave a comment if you have a question you would like an answer to, okay? So we're going to get into some Q&A, but first I want to say thank you for everyone who's watching. I really appreciate it. Do me a huge favor. If you're not following us by now, please hit that notification button. It would be a blessing to me if you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok. We are trying to grow the audience. I would really appreciate that. And if this video brought you any value, or it will bring someone else value, please tag them on this video, okay? So here's other platforms you can follow us on. So let's bring on the Q&A questions, okay, guys? Thank you, guys. Anyone have questions? What's going on, Jesus? Okay. What's going on, Jesus? Wait, hey, Dad. Jesus, what's going on? Birchin, what's good? David Daniel, what's good? Cindy, thank you. Alfredo, what's good? Thank you so much, John Sullivan, Jen S. Hopefully it's unfroze. Miguel, I'm going in on February. Pretty nervous. So Miguel, if you're thinking about buying in February, do a soft mortgage credit pull. It doesn't hurt your credit score. If you need help looking for a lender in your state that does soft mortgage credit pulls, hit us up, 714-790, right? 714-790-9697. 714-790-9697. You can email us info@whatsamortgage.com. Okay. Hey, Min, I love what you do. Help me get on a real estate agent home search that's not going to harass me. Also, help me find a lender that will do a soft mortgage credit pull. Okay. So those two things, Miguel, should help soften the blow and give you confidence. Okay, I see it now, Min, and maybe I shouldn't buy. I told my buddy today, don't buy a home, where he was looking in Colorado. I'm like, bro, dude, these homes, like, there's not a lot of listings, but these people aren't dropping value. So they're holding on, okay? Don't write an offer yet, because maybe it might pick up. And it looks like, the newer homes are coming down, but the older ones aren't. So it tells me, okay, there might not be a lot of inventory. It's just stubborn people. So if the newer homes are starting to come down, maybe you can wait it out a bit. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. What's going on, Robert Chambers? Miggy was good. Nichols, do you see home prices crashing? Depends, Nichols. I think overall, I don't see home prices crashing. I see a mild correction. If rates stay above 6%, in a lot of areas, it will soften. If in hot areas, rate would probably have to stay above 6.5, 7 to see those markets slow down. So, but if rates pull back, Nichols, so if rates can stay in the mid 6s all the way to the end of the year, I see prices coming down. But if we don't see that, I don't see it coming down, because if rates pull back, if unemployment keeps going up, those people have to sell, correct? Well, don't forget, if unemployment goes up, the feds have to pivot to stimulate the market. So they will pull back on interest rates, okay? And if they pivot, rates will come down. other buyers will enter in the market and buy those homes. So unless there's unemployment and foreclosures, but people have equity. So I don't think they're just going to dump it. If they have interest rates, 65% of homes with mortgages in the United States have interest rates under 4%. You don't think those people will rent it out before they sell? If you are smart, and you still have a job, go out and get yourself a home equity line of credit. Maybe you need to live off it when you're unemployed. And when you get your job back, make sure you pay it back. The reason why I say that, my father in 1990, he bought his home. In 92, he got laid off. And we were living off our home equity line of credit. Okay? Thank goodness we got it while he still had a job, so we were able to use that money. Just saying. If you're 5'6", 5'6" ain't going anywhere, Nichols. Oscar Brenda, do you recommend Cal HFA? I like Cal HFA if you're in central United States right now, central California. I think Cal HFA works good when loan amounts are in the 3 and 4s. I wouldn't do it in the 5s and 6s. So when you do a Cal HFA loan, it's a down payment assistance loan program. Some of you guys might not know. When rates pull back into the, like, let's say you got a rate today in the 7s, right? For Cal HFA. If rates pull back in the 5, you can't refinance. You would have to pay off the 2nd and the 3rd before you do that. Okay? So probably wouldn't, if you are planning, that's why if the loan amount's big, it would make a big difference to refi. In the 3s and 4s, not going to be too big of a difference. All right, hopefully that helps you out. If you want more help, please, if you want more help with Cal HFA to see if it's worth it or not, please send us a DM or give us a call, 714-790-9697. You can call or text anytime, okay? San Fernando Valley, low inventory. Miguel knows what's up. Howdy, man. What are your current rates based on howdy, man. What are current rates based on UWM? Guadalupe, I put that inside our stories every morning. I use Loan Sifter. So sometimes I use UWM, sometimes I use Provident, sometimes I use other lenders. But right now I see 5% down conventional with a 740 credit score, 5% down. On the West Coast, you're about 6 1/4, 6 1/8, right? So if the 10-year dips under 3.4 tomorrow, which I don't think it will, let me check right now. It's going to dip. Let's see where we're at right now with the 10-year. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. So we're at 3.53. If we can get the 10-year under 3.5, I think we can start seeing like 6 1/8, 5.875. So it depends if we can get the 10-year under 3.5. Okay, hope that helps you out. Quinton, do you think new builders will still offer buy downs and other incentives in the first half of 2023? With today's news, no. You know, so there's 2 more rate hikes. There's going to be one in February, on February 1st. There should be a quarter hike. Okay. March, I think 22nd, 23rd, there should be another hike. I think if unemployment keeps picking up, inflation reports comes out on Thursday. If inflation comes in above 7.1, we'll probably still have hikes. Under 7.1, we'll probably still hike the next 2 hikes, and I think we'll probably cool down. Doesn't mean rates will probably drop really low, but we're probably going to start going in that direction. So if that happens, Quinton, builders aren't going to, drop their pants, right? So if you want them to get stuff, you want to squeeze it out in the next 60, 90 days. After March, I don't think you're going to be able to squeeze anything out of them if rates pull back, okay? Hopefully that helps you out. In Paris, there aren't much homes, and if there are, homes so expensive because people are migrating down this way. Correct. Guys, read the comments that your peers are leaving here. We should got a new vehicle because we had 2. How long should I wait? Oscar, if you get a new vehicle, that vehicle is counted against your debt to income ratio. So right now, where interest rates are at, for every $430 a month, that's $50,000 of buying power. So if you have a car payment that's about $860, that's $100,000 of buying power you're losing out on. If you could refinance the payment down or get rid of the car to get the house. But if you can't, you got to roll and qualify with the car. So you might qualify for less home, okay? Thoughts on Inland Empire, California? I don't see much inventory, but I'm looking on the wrong sites. There's not a lot of inventory. I'm telling you guys, that's why, people think men's just trying to give a loan. You don't believe me? Go online. Go online yourself and look. In Southern California, there's not a lot of homes for sale. What? Yeah, or ask Oscar right there. Oscar already answered. Thank you, Oscar. Do you see a correction to bring down prices 2008? No, I don't see that, Moses, because majority of people are sitting in their homes with their 30-year fix. 65%. So 38% of homes in the United States, Moses, have no mortgage. 38%. 65% with mortgages have rates under 4%. You think they're going anywhere? Okay. Majority of Americans have equity. It's only people who bought their homes this year. If you bought your home from June, okay, till November, I'm sure, you know, you might not be in a comfortable position. But when rates pull back next year, you might be in a better position. But now it's a little tight. That's it. But I haven't seen worse than that. All right. Hopefully that helps you out. See here. Let me go to the comments here. Comments. See 2008. So Jesus, do you need 20% down to get rid of PMI on a conventional loan? If you buy your home, once you have 25% equity after 2 years, the PMI will fall off. Okay, off a new value. If you're going off old value, once you pay down the house, 20% from the original purchase price. Let's say you bought a home, Jesus, and the next day you have 20% equity, you would have to refinance it out of it, okay? Hopefully that helps you out there. Moses was good. Cal Singh, I'm interested in purchasing a commercial real estate. Is the information applicable for commercial real estate as well? No, it's not, Cal. Commercial real estate is a completely different beast, okay? They go off a rent roll, you know, a lot of other things. So DM me. We do have someone on our team that specializes in commercial real estate, okay? Nadine, what's going on? How and where do you apply for HELOCs? Any recommendations? How? So you can go to any bank and apply for a home equity line of credit, right? There's a lot of great banks out there depending on your situation, if it's owner occupied or investment. Please DM or give us a call, 714-790-9697, okay? Give us a call or send us a text. Hopefully that helps you out, Nadine. Remember, with the HELOC, Nadine, you don't pay interest till you use the money. If you're out there, you know anyone with a home, tell them to go out and get a home equity line of credit. It doesn't benefit me, but they should have that in their back pocket in case there is work issues, okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hesperia popping. I wouldn't trip on Hesperia. Butler County and Imperial County, probably softening up, okay? Can I get a 3 or 4 unit probably with an owner occupied conventional and low down, 5% down? No. Waleed, if you want to go conventional and you want to live in it, 3 or 4 unit, 25% down, okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Can you buy a house on workers' comp? No, you can. From what I know, no, you cannot use your workers' comp. But you know, you can surprise me, but I need to read the whole story. But most people cannot buy on workers' comp because it's temporary income. Why are new construction homes same price as fixer homes? The new construction homes prices drop significantly. Faraz, why are new construction homes dropping significantly? Remember, new homes have no people in it. The builder borrowed money to build the home. Every month they don't sell, they're paying interest. So to them, it gets it off the books. So that's why they'll drop it. To what extent, we don't know. Every builder's different. They're going to want to give a discount, but they're not going to drop their pants. They'd rather sell to hedge funds that will rent it out. You can see that on the internet. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Blanca, is refinancing a car worth it? If so, which I currently have Capital One and want to buy. Don't know which company to go with. If you're going to refinance your car, like I said, if it's not going to drop your payment significantly, Blanca, it's not worth doing it. Remember, every $430 is $50,000 of buying power. Hopefully that helps you out. Oscar, thank you. Answer question with hard inquiries. Thank you for answering my question. Will hard inquiries on a credit affect if I apply for a loan before they drop off my credit? Hard inquiries on your credit for 2 years. Okay. Remember, so you have the first one you run, you have I think 45 days, right? Until they can run your credit again. You have a window once one lender runs your credit. But these bureaus don't talk to each other. If it's another hard inquiry, you have to dispute it. So make sure you work with a lender that can dispute and get rid of these hard inquiries. Hopefully that helps you out. Do you recommend going new construction realtor directly, or should we bring our own realtor? Farzad, bring your own real estate agent. The builder's agent works for the builder on a salary. Okay? So If you buy the home, guess who is that seller gonna, that agent gonna protect? The builder who pays their bills. If you use an agent or you don't use an agent, they cannot give you preference or a better deal. If they do, they can get in a lot of trouble. So it's free money you're burning away anyways if you don't use your own realtor, right? Get your own realtor that protects you in case you want to back out. You don't want to lose your deposit. If rates are pulling up, get your realtor to negotiate a better deal, okay? You want to have your own agent. Hopefully that helps you out. In 53 years old, too late to buy a home. Renee, it's never too late. Because I'm guessing you're going to live for 20 more years unless, you live somewhere. If I live somewhere rent-free, Renee, at 53, I probably not going to buy. Not going to lie. Be honest with you. 53, and I can get some live for free, and rent doesn't go up, I probably wouldn't buy a home, okay? If I can't, I would probably buy something far away where when I retire in 20, 30 years, the payment is doable because, it's hard. My parents do not survive on Social Security, okay? My parents bought their home in 1990 and the monthly payment is $1,500 a month, okay? If they had to pay a mortgage payment today, plus property taxes, Social Security would be eaten up. That's why I stand behind home ownership. A lot of Americans would be homeless if they did not buy a home in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Okay. You're welcome, man. We own a condo and would like to transition to a bigger home. Do you recommend that we wait for next year? We intend to keep the condo as a rental. So what I would do is go get yourself a line of credit, Yannette. Okay. Get yourself a line of credit and then get soft mortgage credit pull approved. And if the right home pops up, grab it. If you don't, just wait it out. You are not in a rush, okay? Make sure the line of credit and your current mortgage is covered by the renter. And then you just wait it out. You wait it out, okay? If the perfect deal comes up, grab it. If it doesn't, chill out. If rates pull back, prices pull up. It's up to you. You can get it home at today's price and know that the home is available. But if rates get too low, prices will push up and then people will fight for the house again. People learn their lesson from 2020, 2022. Rates pull in the 5.5. I think it's going to be nuts again. Okay. I'm hoping they build more homes. Hello. Thank you for your info. Can we purchase with a large down payment of currently on medical leave? If you are on medical leave, if you're like pregnant, as long as you have, if you're getting some sort of, unemployment, or if you're getting some sort of disability income, but your employer says you have the same position, you're going to go back to work. It all depends on the employer's letter. So definitely DM me, Alex, for more details, okay? Reply to this, or I got the reply to what's a mortgage. What do people qualify for with $100,000 a year and $1,400 a month in debt? Maggie, if you want to know what you qualify for, please DM me or give us a call, 714-790-9697, okay? Yes, credit score determines HELOC. So if you have a higher credit score, you can get a higher loan to value. You have a 740 and up, you can get up to 90% of the home. 700 up, maybe 80%. In the 680, 670, maybe 80, 70%. Depends, Nadine. DM me for more details. Sorry, last question. Do I need to have 20% equity in my home to qualify for HELOC? You can borrow up to 90% of the home, Nickel. Alex, do you recommend using our own realtor or seller? I recommend you use your own realtor, not the seller agent. So there's a question on the test to pass your real estate license. The real estate agent's obligation belongs to the seller first because they got into contract with them first, okay? So why would you go work with an agent and their job is to protect the seller, okay? Don't forget, that seller is willing to give you the money, not in hand, but pay the commission for you to pick the best real estate agent out there, okay? Why would you pick someone that works for the seller, right? If I was selling the house, I wouldn't want to use my agent, so I can hide a bunch of stuff from you, okay? I still work, have 31 years in government, but want to know, should I get a home? If you work for the government and there's any government programs you can get, Renee, I would look into it, okay? It all depends on where you're looking to buy. Renee, the most important thing is, where do you want to buy? Is it reach? Are you there? Can you buy it? Do you have a pension coming up, right? How much money are you making? It all depends. So DM me, Renee, or give us a call if you would like more help. Okay, guys? Also, give regarding ADUs. Yes, Nadine, you can use your HELOC to build out your ADU. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Maggie, please DM me. Nichols 562. Question: won't be patient live. Purchase 420, principal 384. FHA. When can I drop my PMI? So if you bought a home, you purchase at 420. Whenever you have 20% equity, you can refinance from FHA to conventional, Henry. Hopefully that helps you out. So if you just got a new vehicle, you got to wait. You got to wait. Even if you buy next year, that payment's still added to your debt, okay? Oscar, buy new construction lock at 5.375. April, that's a good deal. 5.375 is a good deal. I don't think you get better than that if that's conventional. Yes, Nguyen Lam, I do recommend you use the builder lender. And that's just me being completely honest with you, right? When you guys reach out to me, you have the builder lender, I might use the builder lender. Why do I say that? So the builder has built in your closing costs into your purchase price. If you don't use the builder lender, you're just pissing away that money, okay? Trust me, you're gonna get that. Unless they can't do the deal, or it's an anomaly. It's like a small builder that didn't get financing. So these builders get financing from the lenders that they borrow money from to build a property that they're gonna loan out most of the time, not all. So, or they have deals worked out. So I would work with the builder, okay? Is any program something for union workers? From what I know, Oscar, not right now, okay? But maybe there's a local credit union that you guys go to that might offer something, and I've seen that happen a lot. All right, guys? You're welcome. Guys, if I brought you value tonight, do me a huge favor. Please share this video. And if you're not following us by now, please hit that follow button. All right, guys? So I really appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. We want to end all our videos again with our attitude is gratitude. Without you, there is no us. So thank you so much. Have a great night. There isn't one right now. I think GSFA, has one. But please DM me so I can see what type of first responder you are. Patchen, please DM me so I can talk to you about the refinance, all right? Pull up our number again, 714-790-9697. You can message info at What's a Mortgage, or just message us on Facebook, okay? Or on YouTube, you can send us an email. All right, guys? Have a great night. I will talk to you soon. Watch unemployment. If it keeps picking up, you'll start seeing rates pull back. But this Thursday, inflation comes